Hi, welcome to Everybody Has a Story. If you want to be a guest sometime, please reach out to me. I'd love to hear what you have to say. What are you passionate about? Do you have a message for the world? This is a platform for you to speak your voice. So today with me, I have John Stetch. Yay! John Stetch is in the house. Oh, I'm so excited because I love John Stetch, and he was one of my first guests, so he has been on before.
Stetch. Yay!
Oh no, wait, hold
John
on, guys.
Stetch is in the house. Oh, I'm so excited because I love John Stetch, and he was one of my first guests. So
sorry about that, everybody. Oh, that has to happen once in a while. I was so excited. That's why. It's just I had the YouTube going in the background. Anyways, I'm really happy to have you back, John. Welcome.
Thank you, Lonnie. Great to be here again.
Yeah. So I see you have the piano there. So you're you're gonna play with us a little bit today, are you?
Yeah, I thought it would be better to play a bit than just talk, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
It
absolutely.
is music.
Yes, we love music. Tomorrow, my sister and her husband are going to be on, and they perform music, so they're going to sing some songs as well. So you'll tune in for that, I'm sure.
Oh, I'll definitely want to hear that because I heard about your family.
Yeah, a very musically inclined family. My father, and then now my sister. Um, my mother can sing, aunts and uncles can
Oh,
sing, but not everybody does it, professionally. But my father does, and my sister does.
great.
Yeah, it is great. So you are a seven-time Juno nominee. Want to tell us a little bit
Yes.
about that?
Well, my first Juno nomination was I was 26 years old. I'd just done my first album with All Stars from Toronto, and it felt pretty good. I was super nervous being up there on stage at the Junos because we played a tune. I couldn't eat all day, and then I got over a 20 or 30 year period. I got another six, so total of seven. So I think at one point I thought it was fixed or something like, oh, it's political or something like that. But then when you get another one, you go, oh, maybe it's not fixed.
You're actually good.
Yeah, maybe, right?
You're worthy of it.
Yeah, right.
Of course you are. And I just wanted to say that it's been such a pleasure getting to know you over these past few months. It's been quite a few months now, and we talk a lot. We chat a lot in Messenger and even on the phone and stuff. And I'm just really enjoying getting to know you. I love your curiosity. I love how you are like a child in so many ways. It's so refreshing because you are so curious. You're always searching and seeking and asking questions and always analyzing and wondering how you can be better and do better. And so, John, you're just a really special human being. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. I didn't even have any idea you would say that or go there, and I appreciate that you recognize that. And I don't even think about that very often if I am that, but it makes sense. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, you are. And so, if I was living in the vicinity of you, I would be sending my kids to learn from you because I know you'd be so playful, and that's what today's show is. You're just going to show us how to just be playful with music, and I think you'd be a brilliant teacher with kids.
Well, thanks. I do have this 9-year-old student that we don't even really use music books or anything. We just kind of talk about fun exercises to do. Like I'll say, oh, hey, here's the black key, pick a black key and a white key and go back and forth from black to white. So it could be something like, and then I'll say, yeah, but hit one of them twice. So, and then you get all these different rhythms, and then she gets all excited about the math, like the simple arithmetic that there is, because the math in music is really easy. It's just the execution is not so easy sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like playing those kind of games more so than just working on a really hard piece or something. But I like both, I guess. So, anyways, I have, I guess, a few different pieces here that I was going to play snippets of that are from different genres.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to give you the floor then. I'm going to take myself out of here and just make it all about you, John. Okay,
Okay, thanks.
go for it. Do your thing.
Thank you. Okay, well, why don't I play? There's this piece that's pretty famous. It's one of Chopin's most popular pieces. It's called the Nocturne in E flat major, and it's kind of like a waltz. So what I did was I just kind of broke it down to what the chords were and the melody. So I'm not saying it sounds exactly like the original, but it's close enough in that we can hear the melody. And it goes on like that. And then you have some kind of harmony, like either chord, or you can play it more like a waltz. But I'm going to do it a bit more jazzy, okay? Maybe a little more poppy. Yeah, so I did a bit of improv in there and just making up some stuff that was with the chords and with the harmonies that hopefully make sense. It's better on some days than other days. And it could be more swing, or there could be any style really, but I just don't like to have such strict boundaries between music genres.
Yeah, rigid. You don't want to be in some kind of box. You like to just be expansive and fluid.
Yeah, great point.
Wow.
Great point. That's a goal for sure.
Yeah, that was really beautiful. Thank you so much. I've never seen you play before. Other than your YouTube channel, I've watched a couple of things when you're on stage and with your band and things like that. So what else do you have for us?
Well, I was going to do Oh Canada,
Okay.
but kind of jazzy. You're like, oh my God, I don't know if that's going to be good, but but this I'll do kind of a jazzy version.
Yeah, that's the way to jazz up Canada.
Yeah. So sometimes I'll extend it and just do some variations. Have you ever heard of theme and variations?
No, why don't you tell us all about it?
Oh, it's like I'm gonna follow the pattern still of that song, like. so I'm kind of playing the melody, but I'm also moving away from it, coming back to it, and you have to know all your scales and arpeggios in order to do that. And you have to just the more language you know about music from all the different genres, including classical and jazz language, then the more you have to draw from, right? Now, I might not play that as well in the key of F sharp, but and I'm better in some keys than others, but it's just a language like anything, right?
That was really jazzy. I was dancing a little bit here, so I can't imagine someone sitting there and not wanting to move. That was very good. Very good.
Thank you. Yeah, I play in these, well, not during COVID, but I used to play in these senior homes, and there would always be some woman coming up and like dancing and moving and getting closer and closer to the piano until someone pulls their shirt back.
I can see it now.
Yeah.
They just wanted to be near you. Be close to
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. My grandmother, she loved dancing. She just loved dancing up until she passed away as well. It's just music is so moving. Music is
It
just
is.
so healing. And it's such a creative outlet, hey? Like I imagine if you're having um any kind of emotional day or a bad day or a down day, you can just do you just go to the piano and it can just change your mood?
Yes, yes. And it's probably different for every person. Like sometimes that does change my mood and it'll take me to another zone. And sometimes I just want to listen to music and I don't even want to analyze it. I just want to feel the pulse and like some pop music or something. And I love that with music, unlike video, you can be doing your dishes or driving. So it's pretty cool.
That's true.
We still
That's
need it. You know what I mean? Like I keep worrying, like, oh no, the world's not going to need music anymore. But it does. People still love it and need it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
The world will always need music and appreciate music. It's just such a generational, worldwide thing. Do you have another song for us? Some more to show us?
yeah. I was going to let's see, maybe go the other direction. Like, what if I took something popular and made it a bit classical? So I just tried this today, so I don't really know it that well. But let's see if you recognize it. Okay. Throne Room from Star Wars.
Oh, yes.
But I guess if you change the genre and the context, it can sometimes people won't recognize it because so much is with the drums and the brass or just the accompaniment, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing is accompaniment can be like a guitar strumming a chord, or it could be like late 19th century romantic, like. Like it sounds more like a classical concerto or something. Or
Yeah.
you can make a funk version of it, yeah. But it's just the same. It's just those chords. There's only a couple chords really, and if you know them and you know the melody and know your harmony and stuff like that, and your rules, plus breaking some rules here and there.
Yeah. Let's hear the funk version. You said funk?
Oh, okay. Let's see. I've never done it before, but I'll try. Yeah, something like that.
Nice. That's really cool.
That was a
Wow.
bit more New Orleans and tango, but
So
not to work on.
you have to have quite a special brain, I think, to be able to just do that and put it out there in a piano. Like you're gonna have to be mixing things in your head, and it has to come out in the same kind of second. Um, are you like intelligent in other ways as well?
Well, honestly, I failed grade 11 and 12 math and had to take remedial courses. But with other things, I'm okay. But even, my memory's not even that great. It's just that I work really hard on memorizing something, and then someone will say, "Oh, your memory is great," but I just had to repeat it enough times. And it's the same with this stuff, like trial and error, so many times to try to find, because it doesn't sound good for 1,000 times, and then finally you change just a couple things. Oh, that's what it is. Now it's starting to sound a little bit better, or more like tango, or more like New Orleans funk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's still an ongoing journey. Like I'm still always trying to get better, trying to improve, but also accepting that, okay, it's good enough for now for what I'm doing in most cases.
Yeah, and playing, and well, gosh, we wouldn't even recognize it. We're just hearing you and getting blown away from what you can just do on the spot like this. It's pretty amazing. A lot of us probably be like, oh, I wish I could do that. But I always tell my kids we can do anything that we want. Just takes practice and determination, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like I started piano quite late. I was playing clarinet and sax as a kid, and then at 16 I was fooling around a little bit. Like I knew some goofy things, some cartoon themes, and then 18 took classical saxophone at U of A in Alberta, and I didn't really like that. So I was more practicing piano then, and then had to learn the scales, like C major scale from the very beginning. And then at age 27 or something, I met this teacher in Connecticut, just north of New York City, and I would go there every week for a year, or once a month, and stay over for a few days. And I saw him on and off for 10 years, and we would just like play one note and work on that, or play one phrase and then talk for 2 hours about it.
Yep.
So he changed my life, and I had to start from the beginning again. So hopefully I won't have to do that again, but
You never know. But yeah, all it takes one person coming into your life who acts as a mentor to teach you some new skills and take you to a different level for sure. And that's what you're going to be for lots of your students as well. Do you do any virtual lessons as a result of COVID, or is that something that's possible, or is it better? It's best in person.
I like it in person. It's best, but I have done some Zoom lessons for sure, and it's okay. You can still communicate a lot. It's just that I have to speak extra clear, and then I have to go, hey, because they might be looking down or something, and so I have to say their name, like, hey, Jake. So when I play the E natural. So it's a bit more work, but that's okay if that's the way.
Right.
There have been periods where there was quarantines and where we all had to do that. So
Yeah, just adapt.
yeah, and I was going to play. What else did I have here? I mean, that's pretty much it. Unless we have time, I could play my little Beethoven arrangement.
Yes, if you have more for us, please go ahead.
Okay. So this is Beethoven Sonata. I did a whole arrangement of the whole thing. I didn't enjoy reading through it and learning it, because you have to learn it at first a little bit. So I was glad to kind of throw away the paper at the end of that, because then I just had it memorized. But it was my own version, right? So if you know the piece, you would know all the little sections, and it makes sense. But hopefully it still sounds like a cool piece, I think, on its own. And I'm going to play the second movement. So this is E-flat major sonata. They call it the Hunt by Beethoven. And this is part 2. So second movement.
Yay. I love that. Yeah, thank you so much. Beautiful playing, beautiful playing. I hope that you can get back into playing live sooner than later. Just with all the strangeness, let's just pray that it goes away sooner than later and get people back out playing live music.
I know, right? Oh, we're all missing it. I guess I was thinking of getting a keyboard and going out to the beach or something. And
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess you need electricity and batteries or something. I have to figure that out. In terms of,
that
gathering a crowd that's legal and having some people around.
right. They could just throw money at you.
Oh, I mean, even well, I wouldn't make it for money, but just to play live again.
Yeah, that would be nice. That's a great idea, actually. I think people would appreciate it too. Like it would feed you, but it would really be nice for other people as well to just feel something else and get out of that whatever mindset that they're in these days that they might be stuck in. It's nice to just get a break from that, from something that is beautiful like music, something that is raw and real and tangible like music, right?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm always envious of guitar players because they can just carry it with them. And
What about the sax? Do you still play the saxophone?
I took up clarinet again after 30 years, and it's getting better.
There you go. You can take that to the beach.
Yeah, yeah. Don't drop it right in the sand.
Do you have any messages? Do you have anything else you want to share with us or talk
Well, just
about?
thank you so much for what you do. I've seen some of your shows, and you just speak very like unfiltered, and you'll just talk about anything, and I really appreciate that because it can be so sometimes politically correct or whatever, and uh, it's just nice that you're speaking the truth and having a wide variety of people on. So thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We could have you back even more times, John, forever and evermore. Yeah. And we'll meet soon too. We don't, for people that, don't know us, we both are in Canada. We're both in the same province. We're really only a few hours away from each other. So one day we will meet and we'll be able to hug and we'll be able to hang out and maybe you can teach me something on the piano.
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, thank you for being here. And audience, thank you for being here as well. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And if you want to see more beautiful guests like this, please go to my Life and Birth Mentor YouTube channel to do just that. Thank you so much, John.
Thank you, Lonnie.
Yeah. Blessings, everybody. Have a fantastic day.
Thanks.